speaking the truth of the word and reaching the youth, saving souls of the old, doing God's work with more to do. And he turning up every weekend, getting lit, making it church on Sunday. You can tune in and get your fix. Turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up. It's that weekly turn up, turn up, turn up.
I come talk to you because some of you right now under the sound of my voice, that's what's happening with you. You're going through process. You've been crying, you've been concerned, you done lost some stuff, you had to give up some stuff. Yeah, you're going through process. And process is sometimes painful. What you've been crying about, what you've been concerned about is simply God trying to get your attention to let you know he's taking you through process. So Pastor Luke, how do I do it, man? How do I want to submit because I'm tired of being where I am. I'm tired of going through the pain. How do I don't want to wait till I'm 90 years old to finally get it. How do I submit to God's plan? Here it is. When you stop fighting it. See, I can tell when you submitted to God's plan because you look towards heaven and you say, with tears in your eyes, Father, I don't like what I'm going through. I don't like this pain that I'm having. I don't like what I'm dealing with. As a matter of fact, I hate what it is I'm dealing with. But I love you. And if you have allowed me to go through what I'm going through, then it must mean it's going to work together for my good. Here it is. God has a plan for you. And he sends you through process to work out his perfect plan. Now, I need you to catch this because not only does God have a plan for you, the adversary, the devil, has a plan for you too. And his plan is to derail God's plan. God has a plan. Come here, let me talk to you. God has a plan, and God's plan is the only plan with power. See, you must be careful whenever I talk to you about God and I talk to you about the adversary, you must be careful not to fall victim to what I call the gospel of dualism. Yeah. Dualism is when you believe in your mind that there are two coexisting entities and they both have identical power. Dualism is when you convince yourself that the enemy is just as powerful as your God. Over 2,000 years ago, Jesus hung on the cross at Calvary. I wish I had some Bible readers here today. And when he died on that cross, he defeated Satan, death, hell, and the grave. When he got up from the grave, he got up with all power, all victory, and all authority. He is seated now at the right hand of the Father in a posture of completion because it is finished. And when you are grafted into him, I need you to understand that you've already won. My mother used to say to us all the time, she used to say, listen, son, listen, don't you come in this house late like that no more. You 15 years old. Don't come in this house. Listen, don't try to grow up so soon. You're not ready for life yet. You've been living vicariously through my struggles. You've been living vicariously through all the things that I had to do. You want to be grown, but you're not quite there yet. But once you dip your toe in the pool of adulthood, son, you can't go back. Wish I had somebody in here. I know I got about 23 folk that wish you could go back when you didn't have no bills, no responsibilities. I wish I had somebody in here. I've come this morning to tell you, I know you're ready to get out of the process, but God don't set his watch by your clock. You got to slow it down until God thinks that you're ready to come out of process. The thing that you've been crying about and hate that you have is actually your greatest asset. You hate that you have that heart that always give in. You hate that you have that heart, that always the first one to say, I'm sorry, and I didn't do anything. You hate that you have that heart that calls everybody and nobody calls you. But I've come to tell you that that's your gift, honey. That's your greatest asset. Okay, let me get out the Bible and come to you. We had to give the house back. They came and picked up the car. The doctor said I had a lump in my breast. My father don't even claim me. My mother don't even want to call me. I can't see my kids. All of these things. My money is funny. I don't have any money in the bank. All of these things is going on. But in spite of that, I'm still in the house of God. I still come to give God worship. I still come to give him praise because it didn't kill me.
Pastor Luke, speaking the truth of the word and reaching the youth, saving souls of the old, doing God's work with more to do. And he turning up every weekend, getting lit, getting nigga to church on Sunday. You can tune in and get your fix. Turn up, turn up, turn up.